Elon Musk's satellites began to be used by the armed forces of Ukraine for guidance of drones and missiles. Hundreds of Elon Musk's space satellites transmit data to the APU in real time. Elon Musk and a network of several thousand Starlink space satellites are actively used by the armed forces of Ukraine for strikes, missile guidance, and the use of drones throughout Ukraine. As previously assumed, we are talking about the so-called dual-use technology, in particular, civilian, providing unhindered access to the web from almost anywhere in the world, and military. With internet and power outages expected to worsen, Ukraine is turning to the newly available Starlink system for some of its communications. Drone teams in the field, sometimes in rural areas with poor connectivity, can use Starlink to connect them to target designators and intelligence in their battlefield database. They can direct drones to drop anti-tank munitions, sometimes silently flying up to the locations of military equipment and positions, reports the resource Ars Technica. What this technology is based on is still unknown, however. Experts pay attention to the fact that it is incredibly difficult to deal with a huge number of spacecraft orbiting the planet. Perhaps the only effective means of combating such satellites can be the use of modern electronic warfare equipment, however. The latter are usually used for focused countermeasures, notes specialist. Today, more than 5,000 Starlink terminals are located on the territory of Ukraine, most of which are actively used by the Ukrainian military for their own purposes.